Hello, everybody. It's Gloria, Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to you to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So, I am here for my half hour craft and chat time. So, come on in, join me. I was a couple of minutes late, but it has been a hectic day, to say the least. But I am here just waiting for you to join me. I am working on one of my hat not hate hats, and I'm using some yarn from when I started separating some of the colors from the yarn that I'm using for my cardigan. And I realized that I had these jewel tones of the teals and greens. So I thought I would use it to make my hat knot, one of the hat knot hate hats. Just a simple beanie that I'll be doing. But I thought it was perfect to do. So I'm just taking it out. That's when I initially started crocheting my cardigan. I was using the same stitch count, the chain count, as I would have if I used 5-weight yarn and a J hook. And I realized, no, you're using 4-weight yarn and an I hook. So I needed to make more chains. So this has just been sitting around, and I just picked it up and say, this would make a really, really nice hat. So that's what I am using it for. And if can't really see how pretty the colors are, but they are a teal and some greens and some blues in there. So I hope it makes the cut, because I know that the hat needs to be 75% blue, and teal is in the blue family. So we'll see how it works up. If it works up too green, then I'll just put it in my Etsy shop. But if it works up more blue, then I'll put it in my hat not hate stash. So when you come in, give me a thumbs up, and also let me know where you're from, what your weather is like, and what you are working on. And I figured out my mistake on the love blanket that I've been making for my mom. And it turns out row 55 is the decreasing row. So that's why I couldn't get it to turn out right, because I was working from a pattern, actually just the instructions on the corner to corner. Lana from Just Frog It, she had written out the whole pattern, but the decrease part of the pattern isn't included into what she had written out. So then I had to go and find the pattern to realize, oh, that's why this isn't working out, because this is where I need to decrease. So now it's working out just fine. I did row 55 last night and like, yay, now I get it. So now I'm decreasing. So hopefully I'll get this blanket done. And I'm on pins and needles right now because my mom fell and broke her wrist. So she has to follow up with the orthopedic doctor to find out when they're going to schedule her for surgery. And I'm hoping she'll be scheduled for surgery tomorrow, because she fell Sunday. Yes. And they really need to get this surgery done as soon as possible. So I am hoping to get something back soon from my niece. My niece took her to the doctor, so hopefully she will let me know what's going on with her. So if you watch this video and it's not live, just say a prayer for my mom. I'd appreciate it. But I'm working on this hat right now. And of course, work keeps you so, my work at least keeps me so occupied. And I can't really take a lot of time to make calls and stuff, personal calls. So, this is my lunch break. So I'm going to try to decompress some, try to get my mind clear, and hopefully get an update in a couple of hours from my niece on what is the verdict for my mom. I am going to do add the invite just in case someone does come on and they want to join me. Oh, looks like I froze. That's never a good thing. Okay. Let's see if I'm unfrozen. Yes, I am not frozen now. All right. So just in case someone wants to come on and join me, I have added the link. So I am working on this hat, as I said, and I love these colors. This will be for one of my, it might not be because it looks like more green. We'll see. It's gonna be pretty either way, wherever it lands. I was watching the news and I saw that 13, is it 13 people that were killed in a car accident in California? I think it was California, because the SUV that they were all in, they got hit by a semi, and the SUV had all of the seats removed so that they can pile in a lot of people. And there were 25 people in that SUV, and 13 of them lost their lives, including the driver. So that was very, very sad news. It's amazing how people do anything to be able to transport other people. I don't know if they were, I think they were headed to the Mexican border, so I don't know if they were, what was going on. But it's sad to hear people losing their lives like that. I would be scared to get into a vehicle. 25 people in one vehicle. We all know that's way too many people. So they were just crammed in there. Okay. Who knows how they had them in there. Oh, and I think when I was talking yesterday about the snake that's in the Everglades now, I think it's a python. I think that's the snake that I was trying to remember. I think it's the python, Burmese python. I think, I can't remember, but I know it's a big snake, and it's not native to Florida, and they have taken over in the Everglades. So hopefully they can get them out of there one day, but I doubt it. Because there's too many of them. They've hatched too many eggs, and it's been way too long that they've been out there. If you look at my t-shirt, I call these my menopause t-shirts because I cut the ribbing from around them because I don't like things all up around my neck and it makes you hot. So I just cut it around. These are all t-shirts like when I used to do 5Ks. What is it? The 5K freedom run. I didn't do the run. I did the 5K walk. I don't do the runs. But that was years and years and years ago when I used to do all those 5Ks. Did about 3 or 4 of them a year. And it was fun then when I could do it and we friends would do it. The last time I did anything like that was, I think, 2 years ago. And I injured my knee really, really bad trying to push myself. So I haven't done anything like that since. Now I up my steps to 6,000 a day. So that is my big push now, is to get those 6,000 steps in a day. I just started that this month. I was doing 5,000 the last couple of months. So I'm going to do 6,000 this month and see how that goes. And I was able to push myself to get to 6,000 yesterday. I think I did six. Yeah, I started. Oh, did I change it yesterday or the day before? I can't even remember. Cannot remember. Well, I guess I'm not going to have anyone join me today. That's okay. I will just keep rambling on. And maybe if you can't join me live, maybe you'll watch the repeat or replay it. I know the people are busy. Everybody's busy, busy, busy. And I'll just remind you again, if you're new to my channel, I am doing my 1K giveaway this Saturday. And you can enter to win. I have a video for my 1K giveaway that you can watch. And I'll turn off the comments this Friday. So you have until Friday to enter to win. And I think it's a pretty nice giveaway. And for all of you that have been supporting me, I appreciate it greatly. It is definitely appreciated. For those of you that watched my videos and recreated my patterns and shared your work with me, I truly appreciate it. It warms my heart to see other people make something that I've created. So that is my plan. I want to make new patterns so that I can share them. I want to write some patterns, get some testers. That's my goal for this year. Hopefully I'll be able to crank out a couple or more. Who knows? Yeah, this is look. The middle part is blue, and then the rest of it is this teal green, which is fine. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more rounds. 1 more round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, do this round, and then I'll do something a little bit different and see how that goes. Well, I guess I'm here alone. That's okay. I am here. I can't say just like clockwork because my hours will change, but I'll come on. I'd like to see more people, and I know everybody can't be there on Saturday, so I figured I'd do it when I can during the week and maybe see more people. All right. Am I near the end? Nope. Okay. So I'm just going to hold this up so everybody can see what I'm doing. So if anybody comes on or watches the replay, they can see what I'm doing. It's just a simple beanie. Nothing too fancy, nothing hard about doing a beanie. I haven't watched a lot of YouTube. I did catch if anyone's familiar with Karen Baxter, she's a I don't know what category she puts herself in. I guess she's motivational. She knows a lot about small business, crafting. She has her own business. She has her own group, a group that you can join. But it's a little bit too pricey for this one. It's $125 a month. But the ladies, it's creative, uh, Ms. Creative CEO. But she was on Facebook Live this morning. So I got to catch that. A lot of interesting stuff from her and her group. But I don't, I was a member, but then I dropped out. And at the time when it was $89. And she said that she was going to close the doors, but when she opened them up again, her price was going to be higher. And she was so right. It is definitely higher. I see a lot of people that have memberships on their YouTube channels, but she doesn't do YouTube. She has her own group and her I can't even remember the name. It'll come to me. She calls them her tribe. Her creative boss group. Anyway, I cannot remember the name of the group. But the little time that I was there, I learned a lot. They have a lot of information about the different platforms. Unfortunately for me, I don't retain a lot of that stuff because I don't have a lot of time to spend on it. But I keep it, I write it down so that I can go back to it when I do have time. I did pay for the Flow Desk. It's for emails. So I said, well, let me, at least if I'm not using it anytime soon, I'll have it available for me. And it was discounted for $19 a month. And I said, well, that's not too bad. So That's, I did that. All right, let me connect my yarn. I can continue on with this hat. I used to watch a lot of YouTube, but now it's like, oh, I thought it was interesting. I was, this yarn that I'm using for my cardigan, they have a Afghan on there, and it's using the favorite stripe yarn, which is the yarn that I used for my friend's cardigan, the one with the yellows and the oranges and all those colors in there. And it has the a blanket pattern on there. And I saw it, and I was like, oh. Then I got a pop-up email from, not an email, um, an alert from Yarnspirations, Mikey. And it's so funny. That is the exact pattern that he's doing. I was like, I was just looking at that saying, I should do that. So the key to it is it's a multiple of 11 plus 3. So the start count is 157. If you want to make it bigger or smaller, then you know that it's multiples of 11 plus 3. But it's real. It looks like leaves. It looks really fall to me. It looks like leaves. That I thought about doing it, but you get so many things on your plate that you just can't add anymore until you. But I actually kept the pattern because I said I might go and get that yarn and make that pattern, make that blanket. This is pretty cute, pretty cute. Let's see, now I'm gonna do my X's. I thought that was really funny. I was like, I was just looking at that pattern, and now he's gonna do it. But it should be really easy. I think it's on the easy level. It has 2 marks, but it says easy. And I think the special stitches is 2 double crochets together and 3 double crochets together. But of course, it's on a label, so of course the writing is small, and I might have to just put it on the scanner and enlarge it. So I don't want to be squinting looking at a pattern. That's the downside to for me when I do the Graphgans, when I purchase them from um, Creative Stitching Diva. Um, and I haven't purchased one in a while because I just don't, they're already pre-made, so they're still in those small boxes. Then I have to go over to Office Depot to get them enlarged. That's just extra money, so I just have not gotten any. I just don't have time. My friend wants me to do one for her because she just joined a sorority, and she wants me to do one for her. So I did buy, and of course, when I gave her a price, it was like, oh my goodness, I didn't calculate the pattern and my time and all that stuff. I just gave her a price, and then, of course, you have that regret that you gave that price without really thinking it all out. But I won't go back on it. Just another lesson learned. I really like this hat, but I don't think it's going to have enough blue. But teal, isn't teal in the blue family? If you watch this, or if you're on watching me and you want to come back, let me know if you consider teal in the blue or the green family, because I think it's blue. Looks more blue than green, because there's green there and there's the teal. It looks more blue. But I don't know how much of this is going to end up being green. But I do have a blue center. You really can't tell the colors. Let me see if I go back. The center of it is blue. And then it goes out into some teal. Then it goes into green. And then it comes back to the teal. We will see. I will see what color it really turns out to be. But it definitely looks more blue to me than it does green, because it's right next to the green. It doesn't look green to me. It looks more blue. So I think teal is in the blue family. I have a color wheel. I look at that color wheel. That's what I'll do. I'll look at the color wheel. But I still want to hear from you. What color do you think, what color family do you think the teal is in, blue or green? I like the teal color. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars, I think that's their color. I like their uniforms. They're really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. But you know, I have to stick with my Dolphins colors, my aqua and orange. Nothing wrong with liking another color, but they're not my team. But I usually root for the Florida teams. As long as they're not playing against Miami, I root for them. Well, I can't root for Tampa anymore. Can't root for them anymore. They're off my list. All right, I'm almost finished with this round. And I'm going to go and have my lunch and watch the end of my soap opera. So, hi, Diane. Oh, it's blue. You think it's blue? I think blue also. Well, thank you for joining me. I am getting ready to get off. It was a slow day today. I appreciate you coming on. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. And I'll be on again tomorrow, God willing. So you stay safe. Everybody stay safe and keep crocheting. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye.